if there is one focus tree that really surprised me this DLC, then that would be Hungary, which is very much represented in the background art, by the way. But jokes aside, today we are going to play Hungary, but not just any path, the communist path, but it is really, really good. So without further ado, Iron Man, historical, and go. Focus tree wise, we go down, enter White Terror for, let's not say a good effect, but it gives us communism for half a year. Factory wise, I would say we go a little bit in artillery and guns. Construction wise, we can't really build mills, and I'm not saying this because of civilian economy. No, I'm also saying that because of the Treaty of Trident. We get minus 50% military factory construction speed here, on top of the minus 30% construction speed over here. So we have minus 80% at the moment. That is horrible. What we can do though is build infrastructure. This is quite obvious. Good aluminum, some steel. This is less obvious, but we will get some good resources here. So let's upgrade it now. And research, we can be boring. Engineering and production. So first focus is done. Let's immediately go down the next one, giving us political power and losing us support in ideologies we don't want. And what I have to say, there's a lot of 35-day focuses here. Very good. It's a huge change in this DLC that there's way more 35-day focuses, and it's just a very good change. It feels really good. So very fast focus is done. Now we have to basically prepare for a civil war. On paper, we only have to do one of the focuses to go down to here, but even though some of them take quite a bit of time, it is worth to do all of them because they do give you manpower, a little bit more army, and political power and war support. And why those two things are obvious why they're good, the last thing is especially good because it will allow us to go down to war economy while being in a civil war, and that is actually huge. So I'm just gonna do all of them, and while that is going on, very important right now, we got engineering done, and something we also really need is anti-air. We really need anti-air, so let's get it. Why? I'm gonna be rude and say I'll show you later, but trust me, we need this. Here also quite the obvious event. Two choices. Either we gain a little bit of stability and gain a little bit of war support, but we also gain support we really don't want, or we lose a little bit of that support and gain political power. That is really good, so let's do that. We're not really gaining any political power right now, so I take that. And yeah, I haven't really talked about any of the modifiers. There's some really not good ones in here, like Horthy himself, which now gives minus 15 political power again. Not good. This advisor down here, which gives another minus 5, and has like a few effects you really don't need. And the Treaty of Trident, I think I don't need to introduce that one. It is pretty obvious that it's pretty bad for Hungary. Insert random Treaty of Trident meme here. So the last focus is done, meaning we have all three, and we will go down this focus over here, starting the civil war and giving us a pretty decent democratic leader. But let's be honest, we're not gonna stay democratic for very long, so yeah, we're not gonna keep him for very long, but political power, sure, for a little bit, why not? Preparations for the civil war, I'm gonna be very wild and just make this front line over here. No reason, of course, and yeah, that's it. That's the preparation for the civil war. Civil war has started. We bypassed secret rearmament, which should mean that we got rid of the treaty. Anyways, I would say while we are in the civil war, let's go down here for the sole reason that we will not be in the civil war for very long, and I still want some army experience. Plus, it's a very short focus. Army-wise, I'm just gonna put everything under a general that has the criteria good enough, and I would say we just try to secure ourselves the provinces I wanna keep, and that's that. In the background, immediately going down war economy, meaning we can build this now. Oh yeah, we build in here, so all the projects reset. Okay, didn't think about that part of the Civil War, but yeah, overall, we are in a very good state, I would say. We can surround Budapest, that is actually really good, and we can also just right-click it and basically win. Gonna throw a force attack into there too, and yeah, Civil War over. Great. That's Hungarian Civil War. It's not that hard, so yeah, that's why I took the short focus and not the 70-day industrial stuff, because starting now, we can continue to go down here. Crazy. Anyways, front line here, some dubious planning north, and yeah, let's prepare for that. We might be going into Slovakia next. Talking about it, I will immediately start building a lot of anti-air now, because we really need that. And I'm gonna import some steel. Might be useful too. So, as I said, elections in the Revolutionary Council. Let's do it. And with the war support we got, I'm just gonna add one anti-air, and oh, we don't have enough artillery. So I guess just one anti-air for now. At least we know exactly how much we're missing. I'm doing that, by the way, spoilers here, because the Czechoslovakians have a way better air force than us, and in my test run, I didn't got myself anti-air. I still won, but it was very, very painful. I think with anti-air, this should be a lot easier. And I know in the Civil War, you can also go up your recruitment law, but let's be honest, we can still do that now. We didn't have 300 political power anyways, so using 150 to go down war economy now is so much better. We're still gonna go down through here, just not yet. Anyways, in the background, this finished, and we're gonna go down, let me double check, because it's important which leader you choose here. Balkan. I don't speak Hungarian. Hungarian. I will butcher those names. I just try to avoid saying them, but let's be honest, here I have to. So let's choose him. Because here, we are going down our own communist path. Because our own communist path has amazing buffs. I mean, over here, you get like good research treaties and a lot of free industry, but I'm gonna be honest, over here too. And you can basically core all of your old land and then core all of the Balkans. I do enjoy myself a good formable nation. So we're gonna go down that path. On top of that, we get some other great bonuses we shall talk about later. Anyways, we are not over the 10 days yet. We also had 40% support here, so we should be able... Oh my god, that is so close. Because we need to be at over 40% communist support, and we're at 40.05, which is just about not over what we need. So we have to do a very quick focus because I don't want to lose days. And you know what? I want to go down these focuses later anyways, so let's do one of those quick ones. They do make our leaders a bit better, and we need this focus later anyways, for a very different reason than you might think, but we do need this. I'm also gonna get myself the Marxist philosopher for the political power, research speed, and communism support. Should have gotten that dude a little bit earlier, but we literally just reached the points we needed, like around the time we had to choose a focus. Bad luck on me, I guess, but overall, he will help a lot. We do be having good political power now. Stability is more of a problem. Like we have 6 stability. That's not good. And with this focus now done, I am pretty sure we can go down this one. Political power, stability, and war support. I'm not gonna say no to that. On top of that, we get an advisor that gives us less consumer goods factory factor and weekly stability. I'm looking really forward to that weekly stability. Not gonna lie. So let's get him. And yeah, focus is done. We have restored the Hungarian People's Republic. So we're gonna immediately follow that up by a good old industry buff. Really nice. Civilian factories and a very good modifier for this dude over here. Let's get it. So we got some political power again. And as much as I would love to get in some advisors, we really need to start now to mobilize. So we're gonna go to volunteer only to get a little bit more manpower. And then we're gonna go down, I guess, as far as we can go because we need a lot of military. We're already building mill factories in the background as fast as we can. And it does help because we've gained like 2 mill factories already. Pretty good. Our main problem right now is not equipment, it is people. And oh yeah, that really helped a lot. We're getting a good amount of mobilization through. I would say because I want the political power here, I'm gonna go down the industrial tree for 1 civilian factory and, as I said, political power. Pretty good. You know what? I'm also gonna start buying guns. Maybe even anti-air? Yeah, sure, why not? I never really used the international market, but you know what? Could be really helpful this time around. Not gonna lie. So we are still good with manpower right now, surprisingly. So what I'm gonna do now is gonna get myself the Goulash Communist. I didn't even see the name until now. That's pretty good. For weekly stability and less consumer goods factory factor. Yeah, we need that. After that, 100% this guy, because the bonuses we just gave him are also really good. But weekly stability, you know, the sooner, the better. And stability does have a lot of negative effects that you might not think about. So getting this up is really good. Focus-wise, I am happy with industry for now because we get way more industry over here. Plus, we also have a choice over here to get a lot of recruitable population. But I'm gonna be honest, this is only really helpful for the first war. I mean, it's really helpful. It gives you 5%. That is huge. But the permanent negative modifier you get from it is not really worth it in the long run. So we're not gonna work with that. But what I want to work with is more factories. So let's go. What I'm also gonna risk right now is adding artillery. And how much will I miss? 50%. Okay, that's actually doable in time, I think. So yeah, we're gonna work with 15 with 6 ones. Should work. What I'm also gonna research is an armor trade, because for most of the beginning we will not have any air supremacy, so we will be very vulnerable to logistics strikes, and having this is pretty good to kind of fight against that. So that focus also done. We have actually a good amount of industry now, not gonna lie. 13 civs and 10 mills for Hungary at the beginning, pretty good. But what we're gonna do now is to sadly ignore this focus over here, which is really good, plus 10% research speed flat out and some stability, stuff I really want. But we have to go down here, because if we don't expand anytime soon, we will basically not have enough time to do anything. So yeah, we're gonna prepare a war against Czechoslovakia. And I know they're guaranteed by Romania, but let's just say I'm optimistic and we'll have nothing on the border with them. So with that good bonus out of the way, actually really good bonus, we're gonna rush down the second northern campaign for a war goal against Czechoslovakia and a lot of claims on Slovakia. Let's do it. I'm also gonna increase conscription again because I can. We will need men. So war goal is ready. I would say now, let's finally do some industry, because I didn't do any of that yet. And I would also say, I'm gonna stop drilling my troops now, and gonna be very bold and attack. As you might have noticed, Romania didn't join. You might want to know the reason for that, and I can tell you, with high assurance, I have no idea. Just did a few test runs, and I'm prepared for, like, Romania attacking me and immediately dying, and it just didn't. Do it for Yugoslavia, but they don't do it for Czechoslovakia. My estimate, it's because Germany can attack Czechoslovakia if they say no. So they might might be coded to not help Czechoslovakia, even though they have a guarantee on them. That is a very educated guess. Anyways, we will last stand now because the first few pushes are pretty hard on our defense. I did prepare one level of forts and I want to build a second level, but we shall see how well that works. We are completely outplayed by the Air Force. Might get some interception at least up, but we will not get air supremacy at all. But our anti-air should kick in and should shoot down CAS over time. And yes, I know we're not working with Space Marines. It is crazy. But yeah, 2250 with units. I hope that is enough. And of course, the earlier we start the war, the better, because we can start to grind down the army now. There will be annexed at some point by Germany, so we need to be careful about that. But overall, I think we have enough time to just win now. And yeah, I think we've really stabilized. I'm going to stop building all the forts that haven't been built yet, and then we build mills again. I'm not a big fan of forts, but in this case, it was like, you know, maybe some wasted industry. Because I'm very optimistic, I'm going to skill our field marshal in offense. I know, crazy. But we will attack at some point, and then it's better to have offense than defense. But actually force attacking now, that will be hurtful. And yeah, we really start to shoot down the CAS now. That is good news. Anyways, well, the fighting is going on in the background, clearly hearable. Let's just improve our industry. 35 days, 1 civ, a little bit of steel. Let's take it. Yeah, Austria just disappeared, so Sudetenland will happen very soon. I would say at this point, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for them to drain their equipment. Very good. And now that I did that, I'm just gonna counterattack here and cut them in half. If we can get that supply hub hooked up, we might actually have pretty decent supply in the region. And yeah, they should become very, very now of being encircled, because the AI is a bit better now and they know when they should panic, which is now. Yeah, I think we got this. They're really in panic mode now and they're kind of interrupting my railway construction. Very rude, but I think we have this. And would you look at that? Nice encirclement over here. A little bit supply-wise bad, but with this supply up hooked over here, we actually have amazing supply on our front line. So once those troops are freed up again, we should just be able to win this war. My theory that anti-air would make this a lot easier was right. It's so much easier. Oh, a lot of Czech troops just disappeared. I think that's because Sudetenland is happening. Not gonna lie, very good opportunity to just push. I think these troops over here even can get into Bratislava. That would be amazing. And yeah, let's push. I'm gonna be honest, I think those troops over here are just a waste of time because this is a mountain tunnel plus I have a little bit of supply here. So I think I'm just gonna have a small guard over here to let them not break out and just use my main forces to actually do the pushes now. Yeah, this is way easier. Not gonna lie, arm experience wise, pretty good. By the way, we will need the experience for all of this. This is not our last war to unite our Hungarian claim on everything. We also just finished this focus over here, which is pretty good because it unlocks these decisions over here, allowing us to basically trade political power for industry and industry bonuses. That is a pretty good idea for an industrialization path. Not gonna lie, I like this a lot. What we need to do now is either go down this focus over here or this focus over here to be allowed to start this program. But all of these decisions cost political power we currently don't have. So what I'm gonna do is I will focus a bit more on everything else, like those 2 free mill factories over here, where we also unlock bicycle infantry in 70 days. I'm also gonna finally get myself the Socialist economist for the consumer goods factory factor, production efficiency cap, and factory output. Really good. Okay, I think I got everything. Not gonna lie. So the Germans probably need the Sudetenland focus, and yeah, we defeated them before that. So I'm gonna take everything. I'm not 100% sure if the Germans can do the Sudetenland focus on me. If they can, I will just give them the land. Okay, but I'm pretty sure they can. With pretty sure, I mean, I have no idea, but I want to risk it. Occupation-wise, I'm gonna go down to liberated workers and use my militia because it's pretty good with suppression and only uses infantry equipment. And yeah, now we need a bit bigger industry, and then we should go against Yugoslavia and Romania at the same time, but we're not ready for that yet. Okay, yeah, they can still ask me. I wasn't sure about that. Not gonna lie, I'm just gonna give it to them. They will not ask me for the rest of the land, so I can actually keep those parts over here. There's a completely different focus where they ask directly Czechoslovakia and not the whole of the provinces. I know that for sure. I did came that far in the test run, but yeah, besides from that, kinda sad we lost land, we gained in a peace treaty, but it also is what it is, so what can you do? There's also the main reason why I didn't puppet them, because then the Germans would just annex them. I finished those 2 focuses over here for mill factories and mill and civilian factories plus steel, so pretty good industrial buffs. On top of that, I increased the conscription law to extensive conscription so we can have a bit bigger army. And before we go down march south, I would say we get this focus over here for the research bonus and the stability. Once again, 10% research speed. Amazing. Literally creating a communist Hungarian technocracy over here is actually really good. It's also not the last modifier we get for research, so yeah, we can stack that really up later on. For now, we're preparing for war against Romania and Yugoslavia at the same time, but we should be able to do that if we are prepared enough. So for Romania, I'm gonna do something very horrible once again, boards, and for Yugoslavia, I'm just gonna try to, you know, walk down, try to take them over with our main force. And yes, sadly, this is not the focus tree where you can just core stuff over time by gaining it, like recoring Slovakia, which you can do funnily in the monarchist path. Here, we have to control basically all of the old Hungarian land. I think except of the coast here, I think we don't need Dalmatia. But once we have this, we get like all the cores in one go, and then we will have a lot more manpower. For now, we just have to be a little bit careful on how we plan things, because we also have to suppress this region for now, while also building our armed forces to fight two neighbors at once. Not gonna lie, this focus is not easy, because you need some skill to get all of this through, but easy isn't always fun, at least in my opinion. So I'm actually having a lot of fun with having a little bit of a challenge and getting good buffs from that, and being able, in the end of the day, to core the entire Balkan. I'm gonna cry again like the Turan video. It is a decision where you have to own everything, and then you can core. So it's basically a world conquest decision, but I will try my best to get it done. I'm gonna be honest. I think there's a way we can get it without going to a world conquest. I think. At least I hope. So, we got that focus in the bag, actually bringing us to 36 ability, which is not a lot, but so much better of what we had before. I would say we do march south now and go against Yugoslavia, which will bring in, as I said, Romania. Why are we not attacking Romania? Because they're guaranteed by France. I don't want to fight a Romania that's guaranteed by France. And I also don't want to wait for France to fall, which is, you know, boring. Also gonna get myself, finally, the army offense expert for good army experience gain. Plus, division attack, because once again, attack is more important than defense here. Because while we defend against Romania, we kind of need to rush down Yugoslavia. Plus, a big change you did with the new DLC, you don't lose command power cap, you gain, which is kind of cool. So employing these people gives you more command power you can gain. I like that. Makes more sense. Yeah, they're having the Thunderdome now in the north, but at least, you know, we got to keep this land over here, which is actually pretty good industry, so I'm not gonna complain. Focus is done. We got our war goal, and we actually don't need to go down this one. We will get cores, so we don't need the claims, and we will be involved them anyway, so why do it? What we can do now is go down this over here. I do want to start to do those industrial initiatives, which are pretty good, and I want the high command. There's an entrenchment guy in here. I kind of want to have that guy. Right now, I have like an air combat training guy I can take, but everyone else is locked, so yeah. I have none of these guys, not because I chose to, it's because I have no choice. Yay. But yeah, without further ado, let's go in. Our forts have been built, so I hope this minimal amount of troops over here are able to hold this, and over here I'm just hoping that our main force is able to hold this. And yeah, a lot of red. Oh no, they're actually pushing through here. I need to last stand this. Now I imagine I have to micro this. Okay, decided we're already starting to lose some land here. Might not be a good thing, so new plan. Fallback line over here. I can think somehow I stabilized this, but you know, they forced attack me like 4 times in a row. That did hurt. It really hurt. Oh my god. Plus, of course, they have all the cats in the beginning. I'm shooting it down with my anti-air over time, but you know, for now, they just really pushed me through. But I feel like now they've really burnt themselves a bit out with, you know, low equipment, a little bit of supply issues, me holding some supply points over here and their closest being over here, and having a lot of good fortified land to defend. Kind of made it a lot easier, so I think we have this. You're just in real trouble when you get basically overrun and you don't get time to reorg. I'm now reorged, so I can hold, but at the beginning was brutal. Anyways, trench warfare, grand battle plan, I need you. And yes, theater training, join me. I want those terrain bonuses over time. Oh my god, they're force attacking again. What are the losses, by the way? I lost 60k, which makes a lot of sense because Encircle 2 troops will overrun me. And they lost 186k. Oh my god. Yeah, you see, most of it is Romania because Encircle 2 divisions. And one division is like nearly 8,000 manpower. So yeah, that really hurt. What I did in the background though is get a few more troops kinda battle ready. Like not at all battle ready, but kinda. And it should fill up the ranks of the positions that are really close to losing all the time. And we should have a really good time now. And with really good time now, I mean, I think we're able to kinda survive. Yeah, but they really drain the equipment. That is actually really good. Arm experience is also amazing I'm getting here. I want to actually get myself ideological loyalty for the manpower because I really need manpower. And I'm way too stubborn to click this now because no. What I will try now is to kind of bait a few guns out of Turkey that do actually say yes to everything. Oh my god, Turkey, thank Thank you. Problem is, we don't have 60% world tension yet, so I can't ask the rest of the gang over here, which is normally very likely to give you guns. But not gonna lie, the guns from Turkey, that will be amazing. Gonna be a little bit risky over here and try to encircle that, because we do need to kind of get some gains going, otherwise we have a problem. And yeah, we got it. Pretty close, pretty dangerous, but we got it. Good. Bye, Romanians. Well, that was actually a lot. It was like 5 divisions. What if so high losses now? Let's go. Very cool choice on the Hungarian focus tree, because over here you can choose if you want to have an industry path, permanent one, a really good one too, or a research slot. Plus some really good decisions for more research bonus. And you know what? I'm gonna go down this one, because firstly, I want to have a research slot, and secondly, those research bonuses can really add up. You do need to conquer land for them to make them really good, but look what we're currently doing. So, I mean, we lost land, but that doesn't matter for now, okay? We gained this. We secured that, so we're basically winning, okay? Be quiet. We have to be a little bit careful over here right now, because the entire front line moved a little bit down, and we're doing some progress over here. Yeah, I'm playing this on 4 speed with a lot of pausing, because this is quite the intense war. I do be having a lot of fun, though. Like, having no air force, just infantry, anti-air, and artillery. It's a good challenge. This is definitely not Space Marines, I can tell you that much. Oh yeah, my beloved force attack. Always a fun to defend. But yeah, we got the research slot, so let's get more industry, and I guess 2 steel. Wow, please not too much. We will also start this initiative over here, finally, for a mill, civilian factory, and more steel. Plus we unlock like a lot of these decisions over here, so that's good. And we can also, first decision over here for the science stuff, click establish the program for expansion of a Hungarian Academy of Science, giving us 3% research speed. You might have noticed that we're just establishing it, meaning we can expand it more than once. Bonuses, good bonuses. Oh, by the way, I didn't do this at all, so I'm gonna call him back and see how good it is. And we also have this decision over here, which is really good for 3 civilian factories and an infrastructure. We have it for quite a while, but I'm gonna be honest, if you look at my manpower and all the industry changes I needed to do, I never really had the political power to click it. Like, these advisors felt more important, plus, you know, arm experience. So it is kind of hard to use the bonuses I have with political power that I don't have. Oh my god, yeah, but the research slot, that feels really good. Encirclements, really good. So France just disappeared, meaning we have quite a neighbor in the neighborhood. You might have noticed I'm really creeping up to Belgrade over here, and they just left another tile open. You know what? I'm just gonna take that. And yep, we got it. Belgrade. Pocket over here, creeping along the coastline here. And I think we really thinned out the Yugoslavian army here, so this should be quite easy now. The background, I've researched everything for an air force, so once we can core most of this, we should have the means to actually build that. I know, crazy. Please, Yugoslavia, capitulate. I've like all the victory points. Oh, finally, we got it. Let's go. Now missing Romania. I think we got this. Oh, finally, we got it. And I'm just gonna be greedy and take everything but these provinces over here for reasons. Can actually steal a navy. That's wild. So Romania, goodbye. We can now actually establish 2 new academies of science, giving us together another 6% research speed. Let's do it. And yeah, we should also rest now and enjoy our spoils of war. And as soon as this focus is done over here, we can finally go down this focus over here. That was a lot of fun. The painful kind of fun, but fun. By the way, we're kind of surrounded by the Axis. That's kind of the bad news. And I would love to go into here and into here, but that is very unrealistic right now. Anyways, let's do the Pannonian Socialist Union. And yeah, in this moment, literally, Bulgaria joined the Axis, so good timing on that one. And now Romania joined the Axis. Good luck, Romania. What I will do now is invest into this, giving me 16 rubber in northern Transdanubia. It feels really good. I also just learned that when this spawns is random, because last time it was here. That's why I built the infrastructure here at the beginning. Now it's here. Okay, I can live with that, I guess. And yeah, focus is done. We have now a lot more cores. So while we can't do Balkan Ambition yet, because we need to own a lot of land, let's do Heroes of the Revolution for non-core manpower. This is amazing. Justify war goal time. This is amazing. And daily compliance gain. Also amazing. Let's take it. And yeah, manpower already looking way better here. Our troops are finally filling up because they're not really missing equipment. They just really missed manpower at the end and it made them really weak. But I think we got it now. Plus, this focus done. Over here, we get like a really good war goal against the Soviet Union, but I don't want to waste that yet. What we're going to do now is really bulk up our industry with all the choices we still have. Backstep the Axis as soon as they go into the Soviet Union and try to take Greece while they are busy. Because I want them to take over Greece and then we're going to steal it from them. This way I don't have to fight the allies, which would be really annoying. So yeah. But let's do the focus now. Just that we have the war goal ready if we need it. And yeah, I'm going to spam mills now. Let's go. And because I finally have it researched, let's start building some planes. That's a fighter, and I can't build CAS yet because I'm kind of out of air experience, so let's build that for now. And yeah, Romania just ceased to exist because of the land. Beautiful. Now you see, by the way, the decision to unite the Balkan involves basically attacking the Axis and the Allies, plus the Soviet Union, so yeah, we need a lot of land. But these type of things, I kind of like it when you can core land once you conquer it via the decision, so you kind of spend political power over time to integrate land, and then you get a core after 60 days or something. Funnily enough, Hungary already has stuff like that in the monarchist path of the focus tree. The communist path, for some reason, is this way. They just form a nation and get all the cores in one, with the downside that you have to control all the land. Yeah. At least it's control, though, not own, which is another thing I don't want to talk about. Because we finally have some stability, I'm gonna get myself collectivization of society. Seems pretty good. By the way, Greece is winning in the background. That is astonishing. So if Greece actually wins this, I need to think about something else, because then I actually have to fight the Allies, and that sounds like hell. Nice, nice. Oilfuls are being raided by the Soviet Union. Thought you like each other. It makes like no sense. And yeah, you have a whole lot of problems there, Soviet Union. Good luck. And because I really want it, I'm gonna get myself the last research slot. With all the modifiers we have now collected, we research really fast. Like 9% from the Hungarian Academy of Sciences, another 10% from a socialist economy, then some more from export focus, which we could actually go to free trade, but I don't have that much resources I want to give away, so no. Bringing us up to 36%, which is actually quite a lot. So yeah, we're researching with quite a speed. We're really living the Hungarian socialist technocracy here. Okay, time has passed. I'm in the background just really industrializing, building up an economy to fight Germany, and also waiting for Germany to actually take this last few provinces in Greece while not trying to lose to the Soviet Union. I really hope they get it done. But what I do want to talk about is this choice over here. We can get like a good bonus or oil. And because I want to go into Air Force quite a bit, I think this seems quite interesting. This is really good, but it costs me manpower. You know what? I'm gonna get the oil. That sounds pretty good. What I could also do now is maybe build some special facilities, because I actually didn't do that yet. And I think we could actually work with them now. So let's do it. Oh yeah, the US just joined the Allies. So I really don't want to be involved with the Allies at the end of this. I really don't. I have no idea what's going on this playthrough. But the Soviet Union landed in Sicily. What is this? Oh my god. They're so strong. The Soviet Union is just not dying. I think it's because the German economy is really struggling. They have no gold to really seize anymore, because I basically hold on Czechoslovakia. I think that really grinded them down. I do hope they get Greece done, so I can just take it without fighting the Allies. I guess it was good timing on that sentence. But yeah, I'm just in the background waiting for more manpower to trickle in, because I did go to service for requirement, and I'm building more troops who can actually hold this. I can build some CAS, but it's really not the most amazing, but you know, it's better than nothing. Let's do it. What we also can do now is Hungarian autarky. Stability hurts, but actually we have really caught up with stability, so I think we'll be fine. Oh, that is not fine. I generally think with the Germans having so much trouble in the Soviet Union, we can hold this. It's gonna be hard, but I do want to say I've improved my divisions to a 35 whip, so this is actually quite a chonker now. My Air Force, on the other hand, is not at all ready yet. So yeah, this will be quite deep upwards battle. I will put this away for now, and we get another 13 days to answer it. I hope we can kind of prepare in the time, and then I will say no. This game is definitely pushing me out of my comfort zone at the moment, because I really didn't want to go to war yet. But if you have no choice, you have no choice. There's so many Italians here. Why is my front line so thin? Oh, I can join a Comintern. Oh, actually, yes. Oh, good. Bulgaria is done. That frees up a lot of stuff we can now use over here. For some reasons, the Germans have like no troops over here, so I'm just gonna push into better terrain. And funnily enough, because I now own Burgenland, we can do this over here. Another 3% research speed. Let's go. Yeah, I think Germany is not at all ready for this. They are really struggling over here already, and now needing troops for a much bigger front line. Once again, the Italians just utterly defeating the Germans. The real enemy inside of the team, basically carrying my war efforts. Italy, I love you. Best of all, if you can't get everything, I still have this war goal against the Soviet Union, and the Soviet Union alone should be quite the easy target. At least I like to fight the Soviet Union 10 times more than the Allies, because the Soviet Union is like one nation, while the Allies is like the USA on the other side of the world, and the British next to you, naval invading you to death. Yeah, by the way, these divisions are so good. I'm not used to these divisions actually winning battles, but they do. That is so good. We actually reclaimed Silesia. Let's go. Communist Austria-Hungary actually restored. Oh no, I forgot down here. Damn it. Actually green air over here, which feels really good, but the Italians are really having a breakthrough there, so we gotta stop that. Germany itself is like very lightly defended, but I don't have the power to just push into Berlin as much as I wish I could. Italy down here has a lot of troops ready. This is not good for me. I don't know why, but all Germans like left Austria, so I'm just gonna use that opportunity to take it, you know, re-land. Why not? Might be easier to defend because it's a mountain, actually. Yeah, that's a lot of mills the Germans just lost. I have no idea why they did that. Also gained this over here, a multi-charge battery. I can bombard them now. I haven't even researched this. I can use it. Great. Suffer Italians. You know what? I want to have a little bit of war participation, so I'm gonna allow this over here to push, because there's actually not a lot of Germans here and a lot of Soviets helping me, so we might actually get to Berlin without me doing really anything. On top of that, I get good war participation, which I will need for demanding my stuff over here. It would actually be wild if we kick Germany out of the war with this, because that would make the war so easy. Yeah, we're in Berlin. Push going good. We're in Warsaw. Okay, push going very good. Yeah, not gonna lie, we're losing a little bit in the Balkan. I mean, okay, we're kind of really winning this collapse completely, but I can't really push here. We're doing a lot of progress over here, though. This is wild. And I don't feel like I'm contributing that much. Like, I'm doing the pushes, yes, but without the Soviet Union reinforcing me, this would not be possible. I still got 23% war participation, which is compared to the 35% of the Soviet Union with 3 million losses. Pretty good, you know? I'm very positively surprised from my contribution here. I just love that Italy naval invaded Greece while the USA naval invades Italy. Italy should have different priorities than us, I'm just gonna say it. Anyways, I'm just gonna prepare literally the final offensive probably, because this is all about to collapse. Look at the pockets we did over here. This is wild. A lot of shaping has been done here. Losses so far, 300,000 on my side. Now I did push a lot versus 2.3 million of the Italians. Of course, it wasn't all me. Like 300k was me. And nearly 1 million losses of the Germans. I contributed. That is wild. You know what? Let's push. I think we can actually make them collapse. Oh yeah, the Germans are, you know, they're completely collapsing here. I do kind of regret that I didn't make a compliance government in Germany, because this would probably be over very soon then. Now we have to probably take most of the big cities here. Yeah, that's not so much fun. Anyways, let's get finally some military staff. Well, I didn't look. Italy did completely collapse, and we got good amount of pockets over here too. This is actually crazy. Yeah, I think we have this. I wanted to wait a year longer, but Italy decided to attack me now, so joke's on them. The war will end like 2 years earlier now. In the background, I'm just improving my military stuff and getting air bonuses. Let's go. Mussolini deposed. It's kind of bad because I'm not in Italy, meaning I'm not gonna get that land. But yeah, Germany is gone. Iran joins the Axis, because of course they do. And Italian Civil War, I got a puppet. What? Makes no sense. But you know what? Free puppet, I'll take it. Let's go. There's so many moments where I didn't get it, where I should have gotten it, but now I'm not gonna complain about when I should have gotten it and I got it, okay? Maybe it's because I did the most damage to Italy. Whatever. I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna complain. What are we missing? Vichy France. Oh my god. I can't even get to Vichy France. There's actually a line. There's a small corridor where I can go through. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Hungarians are just siphoning through this small corridor. Can we actually just capitulate them here? That would be funny. Yeah, I generally got into Vichy. That's actually funny. What's my war contribution now? 31%. I'm only 4% behind the Soviet Union, and they have so much more losses than me. But yeah, can I just keep all of this land? This looks actually beautiful. Can we just agree that those are the natural borders? Lost this. And the war is over. Wait, I didn't get the puppet? I'm so confused now. I can take my own puppet. Anyways, I'm just gonna take the land I need and see you then. So, war is over. The game sadly isn't. For unifying the Balkans, we're still missing this stuff over here, if you've forgotten about it. Meaning, we have one last fun war against the Soviet Union. So, let's leave the faction and prepare that. With a little bit cursed borders over here, not gonna lie. Whatever's going on over here with 2 German puppets. What? People's Republic of Baden-Württemberg. Yeah, sure. Makes sense. And Democratic Germany being here. Amazing. I also took all of Italy directly because I can, and I did get myself all of Greece just to be sure. So I would say very soonish we see each other in a big conflict. Oh, I think we get this guy back when we called back a field marshal. I did this ages ago, I know. I didn't check after it because a lot has happened. But yeah, okay, we get another field marshal. That's pretty good. Because currently I'm preparing a coast guard, which again is amazing because I only have to click one button to protect all the ports and it unselects everything else. Beautiful. Because yeah, I'm just, you know, it's the Soviet Union. They like to do naval invasions. I mean, we even saw it in Sicily. So yeah, I'll better get ready for that. And something I really don't want to do, but 100% have to do now is restore the Hungarian Red Army. Like, I didn't want to do this modifier because of the negative modifiers that bound to it, but I have no manpower. And if I want to make a cool end and actually unify the Balkan and get like those last 3 provinces here from from the Soviet Union, I do need to win a war against them, and for that I will need more manpower, which is my main problem right now. Our industry is enormous. We have 183 mills versus the Soviets, actually around the same, basically. So we have the same industry, but they have some puppets now. So yeah, we can probably outproduce them, even with the negative modifiers. But on top of that, we have really good research going on. I'm like really deep everything. I'm like 9044 planes now. Guns, I'm completely up to date. Radium a little bit behind. I forgot about that. And artillery and anti, I'm also doing pretty fine. So yeah, I think we got this. And the 12% research speed is kind of crazy. We can get it all the way up to 15 because there's a last province we could take. I don't want to fight the allies though. I'm not going to Egypt. So, focus us through, and this might actually be very helpful for the Soviet Union. Less resistance, I'll take it. Okay, the Japan war is done. That is something. And yeah, basically just liberated by the Allies. Nothing major. Meaning the Allies are kind of bored now, so they could just attack the Soviet Union if they want to. That would be funny. Operation Unthinkable. I know you want to do it, Churchill. Come on.
At any rate, that is what...
Ignore the expansionist Hungarian Soviet bloc here. Go against the Soviet Union, please. So, these focuses are done. Let's go down here. I'm not gonna lie, like after I did all of this focus might actually be a good thing. The 5% recruitable population would have helped a lot. A moment where I just accept I've been wrong. So, focus is done. We already have our war goal, and on top of that, we have like a very good modifier now for around 2 years to attack the Soviet Union. So, let's go in. Initial push is looking very good. We have absolutely green air. I would say our first goal should be to take the last few provinces we need for our Balkan Federation. In the north, the puppets of the Soviet Union are being called in, but this shouldn't be too bad. And yeah, we can form it now. I just don't have enough political power yet. I forgot you need political power, so I didn't save it up. But, meaning, we should have this in less than 25 days. Let's go. The Soviet Union is pretty naked right now. What if I just push? Yeah, that's green air. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna push for now. Yeah, this is going a little bit too good. Let me just extend this entire front line here and give everyone the order to join this order. And we just attack everywhere and see how well that goes. Not actually stop, because we actually lost here. Can we still do it? We can still do it because we don't need this, but still dangerous. We need to be careful. So we got the political power. Let's unify the Balkan. Oh, it's the dread color. Oh no, it's actually the United Balkan color. Oh no, I guess we have just entered a dark era. We did gain a lot of manpower, so we probably don't need service by requirement anymore. I'm gonna go up to extensive as soon as I can to get those production modifiers back. Naval invasion is coming in, but I have like guys everywhere, so that should be safe. Yeah, and overall I think we are winning. We lost a little bit of land over here, but to be honest, I clicked training for a second and didn't notice, so we lost land everywhere. Not enough to not form this. Very good. I just noticed how much CAS I have ready and couldn't use because of my manpower. I have 3,000 CAS. Okay, I'm just unleashing 3,000. I think I don't need to build CAS anymore. I think I need fighters. Let's build some fighters. Okay, the entire Allies just declared war on Denmark. Good luck, Denmark. And I'm in the background are recruiting a lot of new troops. And you know what? And now that they're ready, I'm just gonna pop them out, resupply the entire front line. And I would say with them all now around, let's push. Air Force doing good damage. Oh my god, the cats here. Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah, I think we got this now. Okay, that's a very calming noise. What is going on now? Or am I being nuked? No, they're bombing my oil. Great. I actually have no problem with fuel, so I don't care as much about that. I'm just completely funny timing for that to research, but I'm completely overrunning them. The void is spreading. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, all of these cores are so good. It is just so much better now. I'm having so high losses right now, but I just remembered I have non-core manpower. So it looks like I've basically lost nothing while still having extremely high losses while I just endlessly push. I mean, it's even worse for the Soviet Union, not gonna lie, but they're famous for losing a lot of manpower in war, so yeah. Oh my god, the encirclements have begun. I'm sorry, Polish. You're on the wrong side of this war. Goodbye. Oh great, they just puppeted Iran and they became a major power. But while I was saying that, the Allies joined the war, so I guess this will become a lot easier now instead of harder. Only downside is that I really didn't need the Allies' help at this point. I would have loved to just take everything for myself, but we shall see. I could actually join the Allies. Let's go, cursed alliance. The United Balkan Federation. Of course, a natural democratic part of the Allies here. No expansionism. Don't think about Greece. Just don't. China is doing its own Thunderdome now. Great. But yeah, every bit of air will be green in a few seconds. elections now, because together with the allies, this is just a joke. I even got a compliance government done, so I can't do that anymore because I'm in the allies now, which is a democratic faction. But having one of those will make this a lot easier. And Communist China joined the Comintern. What a great timeline. Thank you, Communist China. This is what we needed. I think China should still destroy them, but it's annoying. Yeah, I get kind of flashbacks from fighting in Germany, not gonna lie. I feel like I've already done this. I don't know why. China joins the United Kingdom. Okay, that's at least good news. It's because of the one China policy, though. That could be bad news, because the entire other warlords could join the Comintern. That would be horrible. You just walk around Stalingrad? What is going on here? Just look at this and just walked around it. Oh yeah, maybe I need to micro a little bit. I spent too much time microing this and I forgot about the actual Soviet Union. Yeah, those Soviet troops are gone, and those over here are also very much about to disappear. Meaning, this entire theater has been cleaned up and we only have to take care of the actual Soviet Union, which is still a lot of pain. But Turkey is doing a good job helping over here, not gonna lie. That's actually nice. And would you look at that? I researched the nuclear reactor. I could actually, if I get like one more breakthrough, research the bomb. Do I want that? I think it's a little bit too late for that, but just in case, you know, starting our own nuclear program might not be a bad idea, especially if you think about long term after this war and us not being democratic and the allies probably not liking that. Might be good deterrents. I want my glorious Soviet Hungarian Republic, or I guess Balkan Federation, to survive. We've reached Leningrad, which is actually pretty good, meaning we're getting pretty close to the end of the Soviet Union. We just basically need to push all the way over here, which is always funny, but I think we have this quite soon. I did just notice that we did this entire push in the winter. It is May, meaning we did most of this in deep snow. Oh, that's good. Oh, I got an achievement though. The Lenin boys are back in town. As communist Hungary, bring back the... I'm not gonna pronounce it. And take over Leningrad. First achievement of the new DLC. Let's go. By the way, in the early version, I couldn't get any achievements yet, so I probably missed out on a lot of achievements in that world conquest. But yeah, I thought the war is over, but no. Communist China. So yeah, just eat it all. Thank you. Goodbye. Now, let's end this. I'm running out of cities I can conquer. There's just not a lot left. Come on, Soviet Union, please. Oh, it's over. Actually, it's not over. Oh yeah, Iran is still around. Now I've been kicked out of the allies. Oh my god, this is so stupid. And now they want me back in. What is this? This game, man, this game. Okay, we're done. Finally. I just want to say we fought this entire war, all of this, for those 3 provinces. But you can be sure I will take more than those 3 provinces now. Did everyone give me their points? What? I've never seen this in a peace treaty before. The allies just gave me all their points. I can just take everything easily. You know what? Once again, good old saying, I won't complain about it just because it's a positive thing for me. You know, I got everything. Beautiful. Peacing out. And would you look at that? A natural part of the allies, of course, and also a united Balkan Federation. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I had a lot of fun, even though this was very chaotic and absolutely not following a plan anymore after a certain point. But I didn't have to fight the allies, so I call this a win. Anyways, this was my division, plus my garrison. My patriots, I love you. Until next time, bye.